What's up, guys? It's Blake here at Trade Tracer. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe in the bottom right of your screen. Also, make sure you check out those links in the description. Let's go ahead and get started. In this video, we are going to talk about today's trading action and get you set up for the week ahead. What a day it was. Today is March 25th, 2020. The S&P 500 on a daily time frame closed in what I consider no trend. So we are not in a downtrend anymore, and we currently are not in an uptrend either. We are in no man's land, no trend. And if you follow us in Telegram, I sent out an alert to our members. We had a beautiful day trade from these lows, about 40% on a single trade today. I sent out to our members, hey, the S&P 500 is fighting to get above this long-term downtrend line. Might be a good idea to take some profits. And that's exactly when we started to see this selling towards the end of the day and closing in no trend. So if we zoom out, I want to go ahead and highlight this trend line that we're looking at here. And this trend line dates back all the way to the lows of 2009. So this is the long-term bull market uptrend line. So it's a very important trend line that we've been trading along for the past 11 years. So this has been support for 11 years, and we broke through it last week. Now this week we are making an attempt to test those levels again. On the S&P 500, it's right around 257 on the SPY. So that's a key level that we're watching on the daily time frame. We tested it today. We still closed above the 10 SMA. Now what we're going to be looking for tomorrow is follow through. We'll see if we get it. You never know. We are a little bit front running right now, but you have to wait and see what tomorrow's price action brings. But what we're looking for swing long positions is a close above today's high. So today's high on the SPY was 256.35. So above that will be our trigger price for what I consider price strength confirmation if we can close above that high. If we close above that high, we are technically in an uptrend, and I will be aggressively allocating capital to where I see fit. So keep a close eye on the S&P 500. The MACD is starting to curl. Momentum is building, and we're starting to test some key levels that broke down before. I think a lot's going to have to do with, obviously, all of this liquidity that's being injected into the market, what the Fed's doing, this bill, the stimulus bill that we're working on. A lot is headline risk. So I do feel that when we turn, it's going to be a sharp rally. I feel like we do have this pent-up demand. So I'm trying to get in early on this trend. So today we entered no trend. We're no longer in a downtrend. Now the Qs, the NASDAQ, so this is your technology sector, today also entered in no trend. So yesterday the NASDAQ actually closed above the 10 SMA, which is a positive signal. And today we needed to be above the 183.83. And I got that number from yesterday's high. So if we get above yesterday's high and we're above the 10 SMA and the MACD is curling and price is proving strong, price strength confirmation, ideally you wait for the close on the day. So price strength confirmation would have been above yesterday's high, would have put the QQQ in uptrend, and I would have been much more aggressive in any sort of long exposure. So that's essentially what we're looking for tomorrow as well. Can we get that price strength confirmation above that 184, 185 area? So keep a close eye on that. So what are some of the favorite names that I'm watching? Well, Tesla obviously was very strong before this happened. Tesla actually closed an uptrend today. So we have one day close above the 10 SMA and the following day closing higher from the previous close. So that's an uptrend. MACD is curling, so that's looking pretty strong. Alibaba, surprisingly, is looking pretty strong as well. 2 days closing above the 10 SMA. Not quite uptrend, but very close. Virgin Galactic also was very powerful before this run-up. We still didn't have a close on uptrend, but we are 2 days closing above the 10 SMA, and the MACD's curling looks also really strong. And NVIDIA is also one of my favorites as well. NVIDIA also has its own trend line resistance. You can see is one of one of the stocks that I watch. You can see this uptrend dates back to August. And obviously testing that again on NVIDIA, couldn't close above it today, but I still like this longer term. Gold, obviously you guys know I am a fan of gold right now, especially with all that's going on in the global economy and the liquidity markets. I think gold is a great hedge. And let's finally check out bonds before we wrap up. Bonds are still technically in an uptrend, but had a lot of volatility lately, so I'm out of bonds right now, and we are taking a small position in the overall market. So tomorrow what we're looking for is follow through on the S&P 500, close above today's high. That will give us uptrend if we can close above that, and I will be looking to add some more long exposure. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and always check us out. Take care.